What's up, you fools? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and today it is all about Norway. Actually, not just in this video, but actually in the country of Norway, as the Melodi Grand Prix MGP national final is finally here. After 5 semifinals and 1 second chance round, we finally have the 12 songs that are competing for the ticket to Rotterdam to represent their country at Eurovision. Now, we've had, as pointed out, 5 semis, 1 wildcard show, so 6 songs were added to the lineup of 6, as the broadcaster and the producers have already predetermined 6 candidates to go straight to the finals. They didn't have to worry about anything but just impress the right people, apparently, while the rest of them had to battle it out. So those 12 songs are now in the running, and I will tell you who my personal top 12 are. Wasn't easy, and no disrespect to the artists, but we gotta do it. But let's get this thing started. I'm talking too much. Let's talk Eurovision. My 12th place is Stavangerkameratene, catchy, and Barndomsgatter. They cannot win this whole thing because us foreigners, we will not be able to pronounce their name. But besides even that, look, this kind of setup, you know, these individual singers coming together as a group, it didn't work in the 80s, it didn't work in the 90s, certainly not going to work in the year 2021. Now, each and every one of them, there are good singers, so it's not for lack of talent. I just think this is not the right song when we're talking about for a televote show where people are like, yeah, that's the one I'm calling in for. So I feel the same way. It's not necessarily hateable, but it's just so like, okay, that's it. So that's my 12th place. In 11th place, I'm putting Atle Pettersen, World on Fire.
We'll set the world on fire. Stars get brighter.
So, don't get me wrong, I like the singer's dedication and energy on stage that he has shown us. So he is a capable performer, but the song to me has very little personality. It's an absolute filler in a national final because we have this kind of song everywhere all the time. And I cannot hold on to it. That's my issue. So that's why it is so low. It is also an opener, which is not a bad opening number because, you know, at least it gives you some energy, but this is as far as I can go with it. In 10th place, according to my taste, it's Rein Alexander and Eyes Wide Open.
Why do we all run for cover, walk all over each other, don't see what we've got till it's all gone?
Here's the thing with that song. It's like Rein Alexander, he is trying to show us a theatrical piece that he takes very seriously, but it is just not, and therefore it's almost uncomfortable for me to watch it with the talky part in the end. I have a very hard time taking this seriously, and that is my issue. And I really liked his entry last year, which was a very different route, and I, once again, can only echo what I've been saying for the other ones. I just don't click with the song at all, and the fact that he's trying hard to be taking this seriously when this is almost more like a silly song to me, I can't. In 9th place, it's KIIIM, My Lonely Voice.
Even if I lose my soul, I know it can be an hour. Time to leave it all behind.
Now, KIIIM, let's be real here, has a unique quality to his voice, right? You immediately like, oh, okay, this is not your average singer. He is so good. The song really comes alive when performed live, because the studio version was kind of just okay to me. It didn't really move mountains, but when I watched him live, it was like, ooh, I'm having a moment. But that is as far as I can take it. It's a good, solid ballad, but I have heard better ballads in my life. At the same time, you put in a fantastic singer and the song just goes up a lot. So I take both things into consideration, but ultimately, since this is a very tough competition, because I love this national final this year, it ends up in 9th place. In 8th place, is Kaja Rode Feel Again.
I've been waiting for too long. I'm not afraid to feel again, feel again.
Not a bad song. Once again, the spark is missing, and I will probably apply the same criticism that I just gave Atle Pettersen in terms of like the song. Heard it many times before. Staging wise, we've seen it a gazillion times. The reason why it's a couple of slots higher up for me, it's purely comes down to I just like it a whole lot more melodically. So that's the only reason. But this is as far as it goes in my ranking. In 7th place, this is where things get a little controversial. In 7th place, I am putting actually IMERIKA, I Can't Escape.
This new world, oh so strange.
Let's be real here. She has the best ballad of the year. Hands down, and I expect that she's going to do really, really well and potentially even battle it out for the win because it is just that good. Her voice just really, really brings that song, gives that song even more personality, and I'm absolutely into it. And I feel bad that it's so low, and it's for a very bad reason, only because I think, for the lack of a better explanation, I'm not in the mood for it. Maybe it's just the environment that we all live in. I need more uplifting music and not depressing music, and I feel really sad about this. And maybe because I'm tired of feeling sad, it is a little lower in my ranking. I don't know, because it is a quality song. But once again, the only reason why it's so low is because I like the other songs a little better. In 6th place, I am putting Raylee.
Rescue, oh, I don't need a hero, I don't need a hero. Oh.
Gotta have hero in there, right? Somewhere. And this is absolutely my guilty pleasure of the year. And yes, I'm a big 80s music fan, so this feels like, okay, she's going all out with the 80s. Flash dance moments with the water coming down. So staging wise, it is such a cool piece. I couldn't get enough. It was the most enjoyable 3 minutes, and that can take it quite far. The song itself in the studio version is fine. It is not quite as good because it's just not melodically as impactful, but the whole package together is just an enjoyable 3 minutes, and that is the best way I can put it. And we all need our guilty pleasures. And she's a great stage performer, absolutely. My 5th place goes to Blåsemafian featuring Hazel, Let Loose. I feel as a lot of people are actually sleeping on this one. Yes, I get it. It is a little odd when you have a song that is in this day and age where there is no live orchestra, to have a song where there are very little vocals and a lot of, just track, if you will, and they're not playing live. I get that. It makes it a little weird. At the same time, I just want to get up right now and shake my booty because I just love that song. It just gets right into my blood, and it's exciting. Plus, I'm always biased towards wind instruments. Give me a good saxophone, and I'm in it. Like, go on a date with me, bring a saxophone, and you may get lucky. That's how much I love it. That was oversharing. My number 4, 4th place goes to KEiiNO, Monument.
In your voice, I hear the sound of history.
Look, this would be a great choice for Norway for multiple reasons. Number A, KEiiNO, they are very much into the Eurovision experience. They're insanely kind and professional and would promote the heck out of the song. So it's like the perfect case scenario for an act because they take it seriously. B, look at the fans. They're going crazy over the song for a reason. And they have so much love for KEiiNO. They won the televote in 2019. They're back with a vengeance. And they have the support of the fan base. So, yes, how can you not be happy for people? And see, it's just a great song. It's just a really good song, and there's so many aspects of it that I like. In previous videos, I talked about the things that I miss in the song compared to Spirit in the Sky, but I don't want to always harp on the past because it is not fair. Sometimes acts just want to try something different, and they have evolved as a band. But overall, it's a really good song, and if this were to win, I'd be happy. I'd be happy, and it most likely will, because the fans are certainly on the side, and the betting odds agree. But, you know, you never know. I still like the other songs in my ranking actually a little better, but that's just me. My third place, Tix, Ut af Morket, or now Fallen Angel. Yes, I know that Tix will perform in English in the national final, so my final judgment's still out there because the magic could be lost a little bit if the lyrics are really banal. But even besides that, the song itself, it's just really good. I just love a lot about it. I love the staging. It's really cool, and it's just a little like something different with the angel thing. I just love the chorus. I just love the melody, and I like his voice. So many good things about it. Now, the only thing he has to do is fix his crooked angel outfit, the white one. I also felt like one wing was a little up there, the other not, so it seemed a little messy. But other than that, I think this could do really well. I like it, and I know it has a lot of big fan base for Tix. I'm not saying that's why it's high up. I just really like the song. I cannot even really describe it in any other way. My second place, silver medal, goes to Emmy.
Welcome to the Witchwood.
Witchwoods. And yes, I still wish they would change some of the lyrics. They rub me the wrong way and add like 20 seconds to the song because it's a little short. Emmy's song just sets itself apart so much from the rest of the pack, and that is always a powerful song. Whether you love it or hate it even, you cannot deny one thing, that it will stand out and people will remember it. They made you call it that Halloween song or whatever they want to call it, but it has an impact. Very powerful in a competition. I'm a big fan of Witchwood. I love so many aspects of it, and I can't wait for Emmy to impress Norwegian viewers, and it's on my radar. This could be an upset win for her, I think. But my number one, I think you know by now. Lots of surprises probably, but it is, I'm not gonna lie, it's Jorn. Faith, Bloody Faith. Yes, I know, it's a second chance candidate, has probably no chance of winning at all, and I still love it. I just loved it from the first time I heard it. It's my kind of music, and Jorn delivers it on point. I can't get enough of it. I love it. A song that's outside the usual comfort zone, coming from Norway, so I'm like, why not take a chance, Norway? Come on, take a chance, help me out. I still don't think it's going to win, but I also think that this could do a whole lot better than people think. The online community, whether it's on YouTube, on social media, are more aiming towards a kind of music, even rally, but there is the silent, unrepresented portion of people that will gravitate to that kind of music, that only watch it on that night and will vote for it. And I will always use the example that comes to mind last year's Melodi Festival between Daughter and the Mamas. Daughter was the online favorite by a landslide, right? There's not even a competition. And then she didn't win the televote. It was the Mamas. Even though the song was popular, it wasn't quite as outrageously popular online. But the people that would vote for music like that, they come out that evening and vote. They don't go on Twitter and talk about it. And I feel as Jorn is a similar kind of case there. And once again, I'm not saying he's going to win, because I don't think he will, but I do have a feeling that he's going to do a little better than some people think. That's all I'm saying. There you have it. My top 12. A little bit of a different approach here, but it's just my taste. It's just what I like, and maybe I represent, as pointed out, a different taste and balance it out a little. I still think that KEiiNO is the one to beat here. Everyone is going crazy over it, but I don't necessarily think it is a guarantee. There is tough competition out there. This is a tough year in Norway. Good songs. And, man, I cannot wait. We're almost there. Good luck, Norway. Who were your favorites? I would love to hear from you. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Don't hate me because my ranking is different. And if you do, then touche. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'm out. Goodbye, bye, 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 bye.